So anyway, hi everybody. I don't know, is this video, I don't know if I'm gonna post this, but anyway, me and my daughter have a drive ahead of us because we're going to Denver, which is the next city up.
From him in my transmission.
I know. He won't get on the sidewalk or in the bike lane. But anyway, y'all, yeah, we riding. So anyway, I don't really be vlogging. That's why I was like, I don't know. Well, sometimes I do, but it's mostly on like YouTube. Yeah. I taught my daughter just now. That's why I was like, impromptu, I'm gonna record this. I was like, what do you think, what does it take to not, beyond getting a man, what does it take to keep the man?
Kindness.
Over everything?
Oh, yes. Kindness. You gotta be nice. Because not a man want no mean girl, you know what I mean? At the beginning of my relationship, I was real mean. And then I became kind.
I was mean too.
I was mean for no reason.
I was mean.
And I thought it was funny. I thought I'd keep it down. Please. I'm not gonna be mean.
But it's not only just, to me, it's not only just being mean. It's also like, you have to be able to, because nobody's relationship is ever going to be perfect. But just to piggyback off what you were saying, you also have to be a person who's willing to fight fair, because every day is not a sunny rainbow of a day. You know what I mean? And, I guess that would also tie into the whole being mean.
Yeah, I was telling Tasha yesterday because she was talking about something. And I was telling her, I was like, like not every day is like good, you know what I mean? But like, because like with me and Andrew, like when we're good, we're great. Like that's my best.
Oh,
but like
God,
when we're bad, like we're not that, like it's bad, you know what I mean? But like it's bad, but still respectful, you know what I mean? And I was telling her because her boyfriend, like when they be fighting, he just be like, he degrades her age and stuff like that, and I just be like,
her age? Oh, is he younger?
Like no, he's older than her, but like because of that, he degrades her age. Like she'll do something that's like he don't like or whatever. He'll be like, "Are you dumb? Like, are you a child? How old are you?" Blah blah blah. And it's just like, but you still gotta be respectful. Like I get it. Like you don't like what she did. That's nice. But like,
yeah,
you gotta like when it's bad, it still has to be respectful. You know what I mean?
Right. Because, when you get into it, like, if you're going to talk to the other person, like, calling them out of their name and, you know what I mean, just putting them down, or that's like, and I think another thing with, as far as relationships, I would say to, like, because I guess what I'm really saying is this, y'all, okay, to me, when it comes to a relationship, you want to, if most people are dating for more than I just want to date around, and even a lot of men are dating because they really want to meet somebody, right? So what I'm saying is that nobody's just dating just to be sleeping around. I think everybody somewhere within them wants somebody, and we know it's easy to get somebody. This traffic, I told you it was going to be bad traffic.
We should have went through Franktown.
Oh, that takes longer. But how do you keep the relationship is what also, you know what I mean? Because like when you start out a relationship, you start out on the right foot. So why wouldn't you just continue to work hard? Why do you think people get so relaxed in their relationship where they stop working for it? Like they work for it to get it, you know what I mean?
Because like like when you be in a relationship for a long time, like you get comfortable with that person, like you know what they'll put up with, you know what they want, and so like whatever they put up with that you know is wrong, like you probably just gonna keep doing it because you know they're gonna like take it, you know what I mean? So like it's easy to just, because like you're not really trying to impress them anymore. Like a lot of the time, like you're gonna be like like maybe like burp in front of each other and eat food, like you're really not trying to impress them anymore. But like when you first start dating, like me, like, I used to be having a hard time, like, you know, eating in front of a man first.
Yeah, I did too.
You know what I mean?
When
Like,
I was
be
young.
trying to like, eat cute, you know, but now
Yeah.
I ain't trying to impress Andrew.
Yeah.
You know, so it's easy to just like, you know, stop doing whatever you did, but then when it gets brought to your attention, like, okay, one time, like, there was a point in my relationship where, like, Andrew stopped buying me gifts for a long time, and he was only like buying stuff for the car.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, sir. Can I get some flowers? You know, and I'm really like a simplistic person, so like I really don't like require much or whatever, but like I was just like, dang, like if she'll stop buying me stuff, like here.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And then he was like, oh, I'm sorry. Like basically, I got comfortable. Basically, like I didn't realize like what I was doing like that. So whatever. So.
And I like that about him, and I like that about your stepdad too, because they're the type of men that if you tell them something, they will fix it, you know, at least work towards it. But I think in relationships, it's not a good thing to just sit up there and only say what's negative in the relationship, you know what I mean? I think another thing when you're in a relationship, you have to give some positive affirmation to the person that you're with. Just like you're going to tell them when something's wrong, you got to also tell people, you know what I mean, when something is right and what you appreciate about them.
And I won't lie, like I used to have a problem with that, like always like being like, I don't like that you do this, or why you do that, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? And yesterday, like I don't know, something happened. But I was asking, I don't know, I was asking Andrew something. I was like saying, because there was like they had like the mayo must, but it's like a mayo mustard together, you know, by Heinz.
Yeah, right.
And he was tasting it, and I was like, you don't like it? And I was gonna Paul, and he's like, you're not allowed to like everything I do. And I was like, oh my gosh, I just had to hug him because I was like, what are you talking about? Like, no, I'm not. It's not that serious. Like, I like mustard, you don't. Like, it's not that serious. I was just saying, you know?
Yeah.
So I just had to hug him because I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh, poor baby.
It's okay, you big baby.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to like it. That's okay. You know, but yeah, I did have a problem with that. Like, always being like, you do this, you do that. Now I be trying more and more to like compliment him.
So what's a way that, you know, like, I mean, there is people who, you know, over some time and then they get comfortable. Look at this traffic. I knew this traffic was going to be like that.
No, look what they doing to this road.
I know nothing. Tearing it up and they won't fix the road like they should.
Yeah.
But, no, because I was saying that, also, yeah, people are human, so then they do start getting relaxed on, you know, some sense of the word, right? Like with if you have to, you know, have gas or burp or, you know, just stuff that. But what I'm saying, that's normal. But what are things that a person could do to continue to show the person like they showed them when they got with them? What are some things that you would say?
Like to keep a person?
Yeah, like how would you go about that? Like I'm talking about specifically now. Not just generally you have to do, you know what I mean, be respectful. I'm talking about specifically. Do you think it's like a matter of like if you continue to try to be a better you for the person instead of like just getting complacent, you know what I mean? And it is a better person because sometimes, well, in a real good solid relationship, then it's like you guys better each other. You make each other better, and that's why you're together. You know what I mean? So it's things that one person may be able to contribute better towards a relationship than the other, but that's what brings people together to make them an equally yoked couple. You know what I mean?
Like things that I say like to keep a relationship. Once again, like definitely be kind for me. Like that's like number one. Like being nice. Like because like it's easy to be mean. You know what I mean? But it is easy to be mean. It takes a lot of people. Like it's really a lot of effort for somebody to be nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so like just for me, be nice for sure. Like even because like not every day you don't like the person. You know what I mean? But even when you don't like them, like you still have to be nice.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, everything goes downhill when you start being mean. Like when you're like being spiteful or being like petty or being, you know, just downright like mean.
And you know, another thing people do, in my opinion, is that they be holding something like against their partner. Like almost like holding a grudge or something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
like,
And they won't even tell the person what's on their heart, you know what I mean? And allow the person. I feel like when it comes to even like me and my husband, I feel like if I'm not aware, then I'm probably gonna do it again, whatever it is that aggravates you. So let a person know when it is something, but you should never start off telling a person what they did wrong before you tell them what they did right. Like, even if it's, I appreciate you taking out the trash this morning, and I wanted to let you know I love you and I appreciate all that you do, blah blah blah. And then all of a sudden you just be able to like go in to tell them, and I look forward to see it. That's what type of person I have become. I used to be like a bee, you know what I mean? But anyway, it's just like, yeah, just tell the person how much you appreciate them and your way of telling them. And then you can definitely you should tell them, you know what I mean, like when something is wrong, but just go into it in a loving way and ask God to allow you to talk to your person in you know what I mean, with love in your mouth, you know what I mean, not no hate and spewing evil and talking crazy to them, calling them all out there, you know what I mean, because I've been in relationships like that, those toxic relationships. I'm not gonna lie, I have been in, you know, well, at my age I've been through a whole lot, but I'm just saying, like basically.
And well, first thing, I have like two things to say, because like before or whatever, now like, okay, so I used to be a girlfriend obviously, but now like I'm like actually like about to be like a whole entire wife, like,
yeah, my daughter's engaged, y'all, and one year from today she's getting married.
Yes. And so before, when I was a girlfriend, like, you know, before or whatever, I used to want the ring so bad. Like, I was like, I need the ring. What are you doing? Give me my ring, right? But, like, I don't know. It's like, I was telling my best friend this, too. Like, I always say this, though. But especially now that I'm engaged and I do realize, like, this is very true. But, you know, like, being a girlfriend or a boyfriend is, like, definitely like an interview. Like, it's an interview to see if, like, you got the job of wife or husband. You know
it is. Girl, that is so true.
Yeah, and so, you know, now that I'm engaged, I realize, like, okay, like, obviously I have passed the test, like, for the wife position or whatever, but, you know, before I got my ring or whatever, like, when I said that I was not nice and, like, you know, doing all that, bugging, basically.
Right, tripping on it every day, yeah.
And then I used to also have, like, a problem with, you know, every time that he would say something that was wrong, I'd be like, oh, well, we could just break up then. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a runner. Like, that is annoying.
And he never broke up with me, well, when we was 12, but that's different. Like, but now, like, we're adults, he never has broken up with me. But, like, I wanted the ring so bad, but, like, was not in the mental state to be, like, a wife, a fiance, or anything. Like, I just was not material for that, like, right then and there. Cause, like, and I didn't realize that until I stopped doing that. Because we had broken up for, like, a period of time or whatever, and I didn't realize, like, dang, like, I really was not wife material or even fiance material until we had
just based on your bad attitude,
yes.
Right? Mm-hmm. Just based on nastiness,
right? And it's like, how dare I be bugging over this ring? Like, I want my ring, but, like, not realizing, like, I'm so immature, like, I can't even, like, handle, like, a regular boyfriend and girlfriend relationship, you know what I mean? But then when I got back together, all that, like, breaking up and stuff, like, oh my gosh, like, I could not do that, like, just because he gets on my nerves. Like, Andrew gets on my nerves all the time, you know what I mean? So, like,
and he's gonna continue, and you're gonna be getting on his.
Exactly. So
that don't mean you
why
run.
am I gonna keep on, like, oh, let's break up, like, that's annoying, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And
so, you know you ain't going nowhere. He don't want you going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. You don't want him going nowhere.
Exactly.
So stop talking now. Stop speaking death on your own. You know what I mean? Because my dad, granddaddy, when they slowing down. They slowing on the highway.
Did you see like what just happened? That person was like,
oh yeah. That's right. And then he threw on it like,
where you going? But yeah, so now like I do feel like I'm definitely like.
You're ready.
Yeah.
You have matured. There's things that you have told me, even about yourself, or that not just that you have told me, but things that I have noticed. I see, well, you're better as far as just being
naggy.
Yeah, naggy, like really bitching all the time, like towards him, and like I don't be hearing you. If you do that a lot, then it's like. And then he's one of those type of people that he's very much an extroverted introvert. And I think that you're getting to a point where you're just allowing him to be him.
Yeah.
And you're loving him even more because he is him. Because when you be getting in relationships and then the person be trying to change you, or you act like you want to change the person, you know what I mean? It just seems like it never really works out. It don't work out.
At first sight, Haley and Jake, when she just kept on, she was like mad because like the way he dresses,
right, the way he acts and talks, and
yeah, and she was like trying to change that, and he's just like, well, first of all, man.
At first, he was going along with it for a minute, but then, yeah, he did a couple times because she bought him some clothes.
So the '80s thing or whatever, he like relaxed on that. But like he just.
But after a while, he was done trying to change. And this is what I was saying: is when you try to change somebody to meet and check every box that's in your little mental Rolodex, it just and sometimes people. Oh, watch out for him! He look like he gonna come over here. But sometimes they really do. You know what I mean? They'll go ahead and they'll try to change everything about them to be with you or whatever. But what I'm saying is that when that actually happens, they'll resent you. The person will do it. They'll change and all that. They'll change and they'll start losing themselves, and then they'll resent you. And then you have another instance where your relationship probably ain't gonna work out because you did all that to try to make a person be with you, or for you to accept them for who they are. And that's one thing I love about my husband is that he loved me for me. He don't love me even for like things that that I have accomplished. You know what I mean? It's like he's proud of me, but that's not the only reason why he loved me. You know what I mean? He's very accepting of me, just as a human. As a human, it's just like the most loving person. I just never knew that I would ever have that love.
I know, right? Like it's like like you like people, and like when you break up, you're sad and blah blah. But like seriously, like I swear, there's no one else for me because like Andrew is so like I don't know, and like Etisha, like she like for a while she was like. I just don't she could not see like how we would match because he's so quiet, but I'm so like, I'm more of like an extrovert. Like I'm introverted, but you have extrovert qualities, and
that's good.
Like I can very much an extrovert but I don't speak to anyone first just because like I don't know, I'm just awkward. Like I'm a very awkward person.
Well, you'll speak, but not draw up a conversation.
Yeah, like I'm not just gonna be like in the bathroom at Walmart with some random lady and start talking. Like no, like, I'm just not gonna do that. Like I'll wait till you talk to me though. But like, and like at the beginning of our relationship or whatever, like I used to be trying to change Andrew. Like I will not lie, like because Andrew, he's like a laugher. Like he thinks everything's funny. He laughs about everything.
I believe sometimes
very serious about this because sometimes like I'm the person who like I'm very like serious. Like everything needs to
or
be
just
right
you falling out laughing. Sometimes
sometimes, but like a lot of like most of my time, like I'm very like. Why are you laughing? It's not funny. Like this is a serious situation. Stop laughing. Like what are you trying to do? Like right now. Like stop. And so like I'd be like, he would laugh about everything. Like I remember this one time when we were going to church.
I think he gets nervous though. That's what I was trying to say. And some of his laughter is nerves.
It's nervous, yeah.
But you was going to church and what?
Yeah, we was going to church or whatever, and we was like late. But I don't know why we were so pressed or that. But like he was making a joke because he had to like clean up. I don't know what happened. Like the thing was frozen over. I don't know, something. The window or something. And so he's like making a joke, and I was like, it's not funny. Like I like completely yelled or whatever, and he was just was quiet. And I was just like, I felt so bad because it was just like
unnecessary.
Like, you know. And then we were going to Elitch's one time, and then he was like, it started like raining, like it was just like pouring, and I was mad because like he was just taking so long, like just to hurry up or whatever. And so like it was pouring rain, but then by the time we got there, like everybody left. We didn't have to wait in any lines because everybody left. We had the whole park to ourselves. Yeah. And so it usually always works out, you know what I mean? And so like I still am like a very serious person. Like some stuff you just stop laughing, it's not funny. But like you know,
when you feel it to be serious, then you be serious. But when you don't feel like real serious, then you be acting a fool.
Most of the time,
running around acting
serious. Like most of the time, I am taking everything serious, and I've tried to. Get
but I'm saying when you are playful, it's like when then you want to really play like all day and start getting aggravating playing.
Yeah.
But then it's like most of the time it is kind of like you don't have to take life so serious like that because you still gonna accomplish what your goals are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I feel like if I'm being too silly all the time, like it's like okay, I'm getting off track. You know what I mean? But then like a lot of the time, like I'm really like motivated.
You're like your dad.
So like I need to like focus on what. Yeah, like I need to just like focus on what I'm doing. Let me just get this done, and then we can celebrate. You know, I don't want to laugh during it. It's not funny. Like you know what I mean? But like I don't know. But I was trying to change him in that way. And then, you know, I got to the point where I just like let him laugh. Like, shoot, I might even laugh with him. You know, because, you know, and then like.
Have you ever had an argument? Have you ever had an argument with him and then you busted out laughing with each other?
Whenever he's right and I don't want him to be.
Yeah.
And then I just have to like laugh because it's like, and he's like, that's why you're laughing because you know I'm right. Shut up. It's not funny. But like, then
it's
recently.
It's not funny, but it is true.
You're right. But like recently though, we went to Denver, like we are right now or whatever. But we went to Denver, and we went to like this place, Bonchon, literally best chicken ever. So if you live in Colorado, please go. But anyway,
what is it called? Tell them again.
Bonchon. We're gonna
Bonchon.
We're gonna go there today. But anyways,
what kind of chicken they got?
Fried.
Like with the bone and everything?
Bone, like I'm talking like full. They got that chicken from King Soopers. They had to have.
Wow.
Like it's like a whole deal or whatever. Where like it's like I think maybe 5 or 10 of the chicken legs that are like this big.
Yeah.
And then it's like the other ones are like wings, maybe like flats or drums.
Yeah.
And then you could like you could do half and half spicy, and then you could do like or the soy garlic or whatever it is. But too fine. We gotta go to that. Anyways, but yeah, and so we were up there or whatever, but after we were eating, we were coming back, and he made a turn, and like we both forgot that like I put the coleslaw up there, like on the dash, and the whole thing, we was in my car too. Anyways, and we like the whole thing just slid, like broke apart, just went everywhere, and I was like so super proud of myself because I was not even mad, like I was just like. We were like laughing about it and everything. We had
who set the coleslaw up there? I bet it was you.
Me.
That's why you wasn't mad. See how that goes? I set you up for that one.
That, but it's like
I set you up. I was like, let me see who put it up there.
Yeah.
Because like if somebody else do something like, then you do kind of get like a little bit more like, hey.
Yeah, but usually like I am the type like if I do something that's dumb and then like something bad happens, like I will easily like get angry at myself. You know, but that time I was like, I just was not tripping. We was laughing. It smelled like throw up too. I was like, gross. That is disgusting. Now it ain't. It's cool now. It's cool now. But yeah, I was just like, I don't know, but yeah. So now I just like calm down. Like now I try to laugh more because everything's not serious. You know what I mean? You know. I
mean, it's like I don't know. It's just like to me, it's just like the same thing as like all work, no play. It's like all serious, all zoomed in on whatever it is, and like over focusing and overthinking life, and I don't know. It's just like as you get older, I think that you'll see that life gets better when it's not like we got to take everything serious. I mean, the Bible even says it's time to laugh, it's time to cry, and all such. But what I'm saying is that, you know, at least, you know what I mean, like a balance, that's always good. When it comes to being, like, extremely, like, serious. So I'm glad that you're, you know, just willing to know that about yourself and that you're willing to lighten up or whatever.
And now that I'm about to graduate, man.
I hope we're going to make it on time. I'm getting my nails done. Did I say that?
I think
so.
I don't know.
Well, we're getting our nails done on me.
Thank you. The chicken's on me, though. Anyways,
Thank you.
But now that, like, now that I'm about to graduate, yeah, it's time to laugh. Because
my daughter kept at minimum, my daughter kept all through college at least at 3.6, and then sometimes higher, all through. Yeah. Nothing lower than that.
Right. And now it's just.
And I'm proud, and I'm very proud of you.
Oh,
by the way.
Thank you.
I want you to know that I mean that.
Oh, thank you.
You do know that, though, right?
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it's time to laugh, y'all.
I want to go there to the outlet.
Today?
Yeah, on the way back.
I don't want to.
You made an appointment?
I would want to.
Oh no, just we'll go tomorrow, and that way the kids can go.
Okay.
Because I have a lot of questions about that, and then we could pay. We'll pay. But my daughter's having a pretty big wedding. It's going to be a big wedding, but not a lot of people. Just basically, that's the way to describe it. Like a big. I hope it don't end up being like double the amount of people that we invited, or that her and well, all of us. You know. I hope it doesn't like double. So this is the first like real wedding that I'll be putting on. I had a big anniversary party after 3 years of marriage, because me and my husband, we got married at court, and we just made it like a mini trip and all that. So we had a big old reception with the best food that you want to have. That was the best food, and I hope that your place that you're having your wedding at, I hope that their food is like really
I know, right?
superb, because do you know how important that is? And then also another thing that I want to really exaggerate and do it right is a bar with sweets. You remember the lady mentioned that to us? The lady at the place at your venue?
I think so.
And so anyway, she said some people do that, but anyway, so they have space for it. So I just want just 2 tables to come in like this. Look, y'all, like that?
Yeah.
2 long tables, just like a big buffet of just gourmet candy, cookies, maybe even some brownies, just the little bite-sized ones though. Just all kind of stuff, just all kind of candy, everything.
And cupcakes, and you know I seen on at the venue, they have this thing where they do pick a seat, not a side, because it's a little thing where you walking up, pick a seat, and it's pick a seat, not a side. You're loved by both. I love that. I love that. So it's so sweet.
Is that something that can be put out?
Yeah. They have this little thing that says pick a seat, not a side. You're loved by both. It's so.
And that's why I want you to have your cocktail party first. Because not, like we said, nothing like that, but you know what I mean, just at least some, we'd probably say some beer, wine, and champagne. Something light with some hors d'oeuvres, because that needs to come, I feel that needs to be first, because sometimes the weddings, and it's black people wedding, and black people sometimes we don't be starting on time, so let's not get up on here and start lying like we just be on time every time we go on somewhere. So,
late right now,
based on her, because I was like, come on. But me, I knew I had to be up here because this lady hard to get into to get my nails done by her. She my favorite person.
I like this with pastel nails. That had me like, okay.
Didn't you get some like blingy on there? You didn't? You should get some.
I don't like when it falls off.
Because they don't.
And I'm for sure not coming back up here to get it done.
No, it don't fall off. Look, even mine. I think I may have had one in the time. But these people who did these nails, I hate these nails. I hate these nails. And everybody tells me that these nails are like, oh, your nails are pretty over this set of nails. This is the nail set that I probably don't like more than probably any other nail set that I've had.
Pastel nails is absolutely my favorite nails I've ever had.
That was your favorite set? This one set I got at this place I'm going, it's called Lux Nails up here in Parker, basically like a suburb of Denver. It she did like this, all these.
You been smelling good.
I smell good.
I just keep smelling.
Thank you. What do I have on today?
It's like my.
But you know what?
Plus whatever you got.
I know what I have on. I think no. Burberry. I have on Burberry. Please don't do. Oh God, she's cracking her neck. Oh, yes, and that's gross. That's why your neck hurt like that anyway.
I had that cramp.
I ain't nothing but gonna be arthritis. That's what I'll be telling her.
I felt that in my back. Yeah, y'all though. So yeah, be nice to your men. That's it.
And your men be nice to you. Because a man will treat you just how you treat him if you will let him. And another thing, just before I get off here, I'm gonna go on and I'm gonna show y'all what I end up doing with my nails. Because I just decided I'm gonna vlog today, me and my daughter riding and whatever. So anyway, you treat a person how you like to be treated, not just because you're being nice to them, but they will more than likely, they'll reciprocate. They'll treat you just as sweet as you treat them.
And if you're mean, you don't get it. And then you're going to be confused. Oh my gosh, I can't believe he's mean to me. Well, reflect on yourself. Are you mean now? Now, if he's just mean, but you're nice, like, that's not.
Yeah, if he's just abusive. And this conversation actually could go both ways. Because there's women that's real low down and dirty and,
physically abusive.
Don't hit no man. Don't hit no man.
Don't do that.
Because that's another thing. Domestic violence go both ways.
Because if I turn around and like slap Andrew, I would definitely expect for him to hit me back. Not that he would, because I know he wouldn't. But like,
shoot, you don't know that. You do not know once you hit somebody. Shoot, they forget. They don't see nothing but red muscles.
Yeah,
if you get hit, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean?
Hit you back.
You're gonna see red.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna see that person as a he, she, and just don't be trying to fight with your man. Parker, we're getting off on Parker Road. Oh, I want to get my hair done while we up here. Y'all, I may see if I can get my hair done by my friend, girl.
Alright, we have to cut this right now. I'm trying to.
Yeah, we gotta hear some music. Alright, we'll talk to y'all.